Hello everybody, I'm Scared and the Kids. Today we're going to be talking about JavaScript. Specifically, just how to do very basic functions in JavaScript. So the first thing you want to do is open up your text editor, any text editor, but preferably I like to use VS Code. And automatically opened up a tutorial. This isn't the one. Let's open another file. Let's make a new file. No, we don't. We don't need to make a new file. Let's actually just open up your command line. I like to use hyper, but you can use git bash or anything else. It does not really matter. Then make a new directory. I'm going to call this JavaScript tutorial. Okay, then use cd JavaScript tutorial. I hit no, bad. There we go. JavaScript tutorial. Hit enter. Then what you want to do is type code dot, or you can type Atom dot, and that will open everything in either Atom or VS Code. Or you can just go to your file explorer and click on it that way and do open with VS Code or whatever IDE you're using. And boom, it's open. Now I'm going to add an index.html file, style.css, not that we're using it, just because. And well, actually we might use it. Who knows? And index.js. These are the standard 3. This is what everybody uses, or has to use, really. But, yep. So, the first thing we're going to do is HTML. Just type in your HTML, preferably. You want to type HTML, and hit enter or click this. Nope. Wrong one, sorry. You want to do this. Click this or enter. Okay. There we go. And then make the title tutorial. And we're just going to make a div. And we're going to put an h2 in there. And hello world. Hello world. And we're going to get an input. Text. Placeholder, enter, text. ID is going to be input 1. Okay. And we're going to give all of these classes. We're going to give this a class. I'm going to call it blue. So we're going to go to styles.blue. And background color, I'm going to set to blue, and then color, going to set to 3Fs, which is basically white. It's a shorthand. If everything is one letter or number, what's going to happen is you can just type 3 of the same, and it will automatically register, which is really nice. I like that. But don't close on me. Come on, don't be like this. Okay, there we go. So we have a basic thing here, and we can open this. So I like to copy the path, and then I get a new tab, and I paste it, and it opens. All right, there we go. And we didn't link. If you didn't see the style, you have to link it, CSS, and it's automatically there. But basically, link rel equals style sheet, because that is what CSS is, a style sheet. And then the href is essentially the file name and where it is located. So let's say I had a CSS folder. What I do is I move that right? I'd have to go slash CSS slash style.css if that was the case. Now I'm going to keep it here because I don't really feel like moving it all around again. But there we go. Okay, so let's try opening that up again. Copy your path and repaste it or refresh it. It doesn't really matter. Why aren't you working, sir? What's going on? Dot blue. Background color is blue. Colors. Okay, let's look here. Let's look. Let's have a look-see. Let's inspect. Let's see what's going on here. So, yeah, that's working. Failed to load. It doesn't. That doesn't belong there, but okay. JavaScript tutorial. No style sheet? Question mark? No style sheet? Where did my style sheet go? Style.css. That's okay. We'll move it back out. We'll move it back out. Just in delete it. We're gonna move it back out. And we are going to refresh. Don't know what's going on there. It's a little weird, but so we're going to try to reopen it again. Reveal in File Explorer this time. We're going to open it up. Nothing's happening. Did I mistype something? Dot blue style.css link. I don't see what I did wrong here. I didn't mistype anything. It's very, very strange. It's a class. There's no errors, which is even weirder. Because you'd think there would be errors if... Oops, okay. You would think there would be errors, but there aren't any, which is extremely weird. Oh, look. Wait, okay, background color. Equals blue. See, that worked. So, that's weird. And that's really weird. So what, okay, so we can run a live server instead. See, the live server works. What I think what I think best option to do is we're gonna go to http-server. Oh, no, we can't do that yet. Sorry. You have to install it. npm init first. A shortcut to that would be if you went npm init -y. That would have been way faster. And then what you want to do is npm install http-server. Yeah, and then what you want to do, then what you want to do is http server, like that. Then you click the link. Okay, we're back. So, apparently this link was occupied here, for me anyways, so I had to click on another link, but it is working perfectly fine. Okay, so that means it should have worked for you, hopefully, the first time. If it didn't, that's okay, just click another link. Okay, so we have this. we have this style. It doesn't look the greatest, but it's fine for demonstration purposes. Now, what we want to do, let's say after I type this in, let's have let's see, what do we want to do here? Yeah, okay. On key up, right? So this basically means as soon as you know how you type something on the keyboard, and as soon as your finger lifts from that key, it's going to play a function. So in this instance, we're going to do replace text. Okay? So we're going to type replace text, and then what we're going to do, oh, yeah, that's what we need. I think it's, is it like that? I can't remember. I think it's like that though. And then what we're going to do is on key up. No, not on key up, I'm sorry. Function, I'm going to call it replace text, that, and then what we're going to do is, before this function, I'm going to write const, no, not const, because const is unchanging, and this will definitely be changing. So we're going to get let, we're going to say let input text, and then we're going to also let blue div, we're going to let both of these exist, and then we're going to do input text equals document dot get element by ID. Okay, and then it's going to be the ID of this input here, which is input 1. So we're going to grab input 1 dot inner dot value. Got a little ahead of myself there. Dot val. No, come on, don't do this to me. Dot value. Stop auto completing. That's very unfortunate. Okay, we got it. We can also do dot val. No. Okay, good. And then we can make blue div equal. Blue div is going to equal get element by. Oh wait, we need the class name, so we're just gonna do query selector. Query selector. We're gonna grab dot blue, and then so for the function replace text, what we're going to do is input text if input text greater than or equal to 0. That's what we're going to do. Okay. That should be okay. What we're going to do is we need the inner HTML of the input, or not the input, I'm sorry, of this here. So since this is the only H2, we're gonna get element by tag name. No, we don't need to do that. Actually, I'm just gonna add a class just because it's not very practical. Okay, so we're gonna say, I'm just gonna call it title. Oops, title. Get element by class name, or I could just do query selector. because I kind of like query selector a little bit more. Dot. Oh wait, oops. Document. Always remember to add document. Document. My bad, guys. Okay. Dot title. And then you're going to say inner HTML will equal input text. Okay. Simple enough. And what should be the result is not the result. Okay. Let's see what the problem is, because it says there are some errors. So I'm going to look at it. Replace text is not defined. Oh, because I never linked my scripts. Oops. Okay. That's something you do have to remember to do. So we're going to grab script, source, enter. I'm going to get /index.html. And then, this is very important. This part right here is very important. Type defer. Okay? You could put it in the bottom, but I don't like putting it in the bottom. I like this because it's cooler, it's fancier. Anyways. Now let's try it again. Let's just, there we go. Refresh. It's not working again. Oh, that must only be a jQuery thing. Okay. Sorry, I'm used to using jQuery, so I guess we can do value. Is it value? Is that what it is? Is it value? It must not be value. Nope, it's not. Okay. So it's just, is it just value? I think it's just value. I'm sorry, guys. So, what we got here for some reason is just empty. I don't know why it's empty. Wait. It's weird. For good measure, we're just going to grab that and throw you in there. Interesting. Whoa. Because that's 0. Once it hits 0, it doesn't add. So that's interesting to me. What did I do wrong here? Greater, it has to be greater than. Yeah, I think I like that better. See, what happens is it deletes itself. It doesn't make any sense here. Actually, you know what? We don't need this if check, actually. We don't need that. That's what's causing the problem. So we just type it in. There we go. Nice. So, yeah, see? So, there we go. So, because what it was doing before was, it was just quitting as soon as this hit 0. And, one more thing, what we're going to do is, we're going to change the blue div dot style dot background color, I want to say, equals red. I think that's how you do it. I might have to look at the syntax again. Yeah, okay, good. So what I basically did here is I just typed, we've just created a small little application in JavaScript, which is pretty neat, but we can do a little bit more here. So let's make a little calculator, actually. So what we're going to do, calculator, I'm going to do this here. We're going to add, h2. We're going to add an h2 that says add input number we don't really need it. Yeah, that actually this works fine. Input number type calculator. We're gonna say multiplication. We can do more complex stuff where it actually multiplies, adds, subtracts, whatever based on what you pick. But for now, we're just going to stick to something very basic. So what we're going to do is we get these two numbers, and then button, it's going to be a submit button. And we're going to make this a little form, actually. I'm going to make it, make you a little form button. And submit. And we're going to call you ID equals calculator. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to do any of this. We don't need to make a form. We don't need to make a form. It's going to be very, very simple. We can do it just like how we did this before. So we're going to grab, we're going to do on key down this time. On key down, multiply. I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, we're going to do the function multiply, and we simply going to grab num1, num2, and we're going to do this right here. We're going to go num1, num2, and we're going to say, okay, I want document.get element by ID, and we're going to give these both IDs. If you hold the middle mouse button and you scroll down a little bit, you can select multiple. You can actually type twice. It's pretty cool. And I can type num, and then just replace that with 2. Num1 equals num1. And we're going to copy the same thing here. Num2, return num1, 2. And then we can after it's multiplied, we can grab. We don't need to do this. We can just say after it's returned, right? We can make this the class equals oh, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's add this right here. So h3 results and then p id equals result, and we can just say document dot get element by id result dot inner HTML equals boom. There we go. And now we can just reopen this bad boy, refresh it. We're gonna do 9, 9, and the result isn't showing up. Oop. I'm gonna do that. Result isn't showing up. Invalid left hand side in assessment. Okay, so you want me to switch it around. That's really not a problem. Sometimes JavaScript's like that. So we're gonna switch you around. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that was perfect. There we go. And then we just refresh one more time, and 9, 9. Oh, 999. Not resulting in anything. 9, 9, 9. Oops, dot value. That's what I need. Oops, value. Okay, nice. Okay. And now, apologize for that. 9 times 9 is, excuse me. What? It can't be keyed down. It cannot be keyed down because it's delayed. So we're gonna do on key up because that was a bit off there. So we're gonna 9. There we go. Look at that. That's great. For now, that's it. And I'll see all of you later. Okay, guys? And comment down below any critiques, criticisms, suggestions, anything. I'd love to hear it. I would really appreciate the feedback. And if you want to see a more in-depth tutorial, that would be nice too. Just tell me what you'd like me to cover, because honestly, I had extreme difficulty trying to find out exactly how to explain this because I don't know exactly where to start. So what I did, I just kind of went unscripted a little bit. Just gave like very, very basic examples. I don't really know what's acceptable in terms of beginner, advanced, all of that fun stuff. I don't really know how to gauge it, so just anybody let me know. That'd be nice to so that I can kind of make relevant tutorials rather than very, very basic like ABC type stuff. But that's it for now, guys. I'll talk to every single one of you later, hopefully, maybe, I don't know.